Hello everyone, welcome back to computer class. Today I am going to continue the lesson number 8 from your textbook, that is Internet Online Surfing. First is content, disconnecting the internet, electronic mail, advantages of electronic mail, disadvantages of electronic mail. First is about disconnecting the internet. Disconnecting the internet in the sense, if you are using the internet in your system, means if you are having the internet connection in your system, means you need to disconnect after the usage, right? So how to disconnect it? Some of the steps you need to follow. Step 1, point the cursor on the internet icon which is located at the right hand side of the taskbar. First, you need to take the mouse pointer on the internet icon, where that internet icon will be. Internet icon will be on the right side of the taskbar. Taskbar will be located on the down side, right? On that taskbar, right side, internet icon will be there. You need to take the cursor on that internet icon. Step 2, press the right button of the mouse. Okay, you need to take the cursor on that internet icon, then you need to press right side button of the mouse. You will get one small drop down list. In that list, step 3, select the disconnect option. The disconnect option will be there. You need to select the option disconnect from that drop down list. Step 4, switch off your modem. Next, through a modem you are getting the internet connection to your system, means you need to off the modem. This is the minimum steps you need to follow to disconnect the internet from your system. Next is about electronic mail. Electronic mail is abbreviated as email, means shortenly we will call it as email. It is a method of exchanging the digital messages. Okay, you need to forward the message, you need to receive the message, you need to store the message, means you can use the email. Through email, message can be sent to any part of the world. You know that when you send a letter through a postal service, means how many days it will take? It will take more days, right? Minimum 2-3 days. And also while sending you need a destination address, right? Same as it is here also. Sender and the receiver both require email ID to send a email. Okay. Email is the fastest method of communicating messages as compared to the postal service. As compared to the postal service, email will send the message very fast, within a second, within 1 minute it will send, based on the internet connection. Okay, how it is. If your internet connection is very speed, means it will send within a second also. Is right? While sending a email, user need to have a email ID and also the receiver need to have a email ID. Based on that, you can exchange the digital messages. See here, example, it's my email ID, sandhyarb78@gmail.com. Here, in this, an email address is composed of 3 parts, and also everyone's email ID need to be different. It will be different also. Okay, and email ID is composed of a 3 part. Okay, here one is the username, and second is the @ symbol, and the last is the ISP. Okay. Yeah, you can see one more example. pandey.apc@google.com, right? It is also one email ID. I said email ID is composed of 3 parts, right? Here, Pandey is a username. First part is Pandey, it's a username. Next, Google, it is a host. Okay, and next, .com, it is a site. Here in this, host and the site means Google and .com. Together we will call it as a domain also. And here first is about username. What is the username? Here they have given pandey.apc. That is a username, right? Username can be any name that you choose. Based on your wish, you can give any name. Provided it is not already in the use of somebody else in your domain. Okay, it need to be unique. Username need to be unique. If you have typed the same username like others, means it will show the message already exists. Okay, so you need to change the name. That is about username. That need to be unique name. Okay, next is about @ the symbol. The username is always followed by the symbol @ The symbol name is, we will call it as @, the full name of the symbol is @, which separate the username from the rest of the email address. After the username, it will be @ symbol. It is used to separate the username and the rest out part of the email ID. Next is about host. Host means this is the name of the server which receives and send email messages. Here the example is Google, right? You can take Yahoo, you can take Gmail, you can take email, anything. That is about host. Last one is about site. The extreme right hand side of an email address specifies the type of a site. In this example, .com stands for the site. I have explained in the last class, I think, .com, .org, everything, the types of the site, right? This is a site. Email ID mainly consists of the three part, username and the host and the .com. Okay, host and the site together we will call it as a domain. Username need to be unique from the others. And the username and the rest part of the email is separated by the symbol @ or @. Next is advantages of email. Some of the advantages of email are, it is one of the fastest ways of communication. It's right, you can communicate through an email very fast compared to the postal service. It is very fast also. It is very cheap as compared to other communication services. Yes, compared to a postal service and all, it is very cheap also. If you are having the internet connection in your mobile, means you can send the mail easily. It is simple and easy to use. No need to get trained about the email, how to work, how to use and all. It is very easy. How to type, how you will type using a keyboard and all. Same as it is very easy. You can send a mail to any other person easily. We can send to a group of people simultaneously, means not only to one person. If you want to send more than one person, means to a group, means you can send to a group of people using this email. Simultaneously you can send. You can send the picture along with the text. Okay, means some picture, some video, some audio you can insert in this email also. You can send it easily. Email can be sent at any time of the day. Means 24-hour email will be working. Okay, you can send at night 1 o'clock if you want to send, means you can send. That is your wish. Okay. Next is disadvantages of email. Some of the disadvantages are, email require both the sender and the receiver to have an email address. Yes, right, before only I have said. Means if you are going to send an email to the one person, means that person need to have an email ID and you are means sender, right? Both need to have a email ID. Then only you can send the email. Next, it can be time consuming when answering the complicated questions. Means if the chat is going on, conversation is going on, means it will be time consuming to send. You need to type the text and you need to type the address also, and then you need to click the send and all. So it will take little time consuming when answering the complicated question. Compared to a phone call and all, it will be time consuming, right? Next is about sensitive information can be easily distributed due to a improper security of the system. If you have typed the incorrect email ID, means the sensitive information can be easily distributed to other people. Next, email can contain viruses. Yes, through a email the computer virus will be distributed to other system also. Means email will be distributed to other system through a virus is distributed to other system through a email. Before only in the last chapter only I have said the people will send the virus through email also. Okay, some email may contain virus. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.